Question number 38 is analyzing multiple texts. You have to hold two different passages in your head at the same time. Not an easy thing to do. In lines 61 to 65, and here they are, 61 to 65, here's the quote. Passage 2 refers to a statement made in passage 1 in order to do something. Well, let's figure out what the quote is. That to see one half of the human race excluded is impossible to explain by nature, but just by reason. He's basically trying to say, like, you can't, the subjugation of women, the removal of them from government and from politics, it cannot be explained just by logic alone. And the author here is going to say, look, you've got to appeal to logic. You can't just apply logic to some of your argument. You've got to apply logic to all of it. And so it calls into question the qualifications. No, does not she's not trying to say you're not qualified to make these statements. Dispute the assertion made about women in the first sentence. Actually, she would agree with the assertion made in the first sentence. She does agree that women are excluded from politics. They're excluded from education. And so she doesn't do it to dispute the assertion. She actually agrees with the assertion. She does it to dispute something else. She disputes the result, the fact that they shouldn't, the fact that you can't use logic to explain these things. She disputes that. She wants to develop her argument, and she sees it as flawed reasoning, and that kind of agrees with my prediction. You've got to be able to apply reasoning and logic to all of your argument, not just part of it. And D gets eliminated because it's not, the quote doesn't conclude passage 1. It's at the beginning. It opens passage 1. So that would be the opposite location. Concluding would indicate that you would find this quote towards the end of the passage. That's why C is the answer.